In today's session, we are going to discuss about maximum power theorem. First, let us define the terms input power and output power. Input power means it is the power consumed by a device, usually represented by EMF into I. Input power means it is the power consumed by a device. Here you can see a device of resistance R across which there is a potential difference of V is connected to a load or battery of EMF. In this circuit, the current I is flowing. So, input power means it is the power consumed by a device. Output power means it is the power supplied by the device or it is the power dissipated from the device. Here you can see a device, and output power means that it is the power dissipated as heat from the device. When large amount of current is flowing through a device for a long time, we can see that there will be heat waves emerging from the device. So these heat waves are heat energy, which is nothing but output power. So it is the power supplied by a device which is represented by V into I, where V is the potential difference across the device of resistance R. Now let us come to the maximum power theorem. It states that the output power of source of EMF is maximum when the external resistance R in the circuit is equal to the internal resistance of the source. The maximum power theorem states that output power of source of EMF, that this output power of source of EMF is maximum when the external resistance, this external resistance R is equal to the internal resistance of the EMF. So now we are going to prove the maximum power theorem. Proof of maximum power theorem. The current which is flowing through the device I is equal to total EMF by total resistance, which is equal to EMF by total resistance is equal to R plus R. The total resistance is the combination of internal resistance and the resistance of the device. So the power output of the device will be P is equal to I square R. We already know the value of I. I is equal to EMF by capital R plus small r. We have to substitute the value of I in this expression. So EMF by R plus R the whole square into capital R. After solving, P is equal to EMF square capital R by capital R plus R small r the whole square. We can write the denominator as capital R minus small r the whole square plus 4RR, because capital R A minus B the whole square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB, okay, which is equal to EMF square R by R minus R the whole square plus 4 capital R into small r. The output power will be maximum when R minus R is equal to 0. Then this term is equal to 0, because we know if the denominator is the value of P increases when the denominator decreases. So R minus R must be equal to 0. So P max, that is output power will be maximum. The formula of output power will be maximum is P max is equal to EMF square R by R plus R the whole square, because you want to substitute we know capital R is equal to small r, so EMF square R plus R the whole square, which is equal to EMF square by 4R. The special case of maximum power theorem. When the battery is shorted. That means the resistance R is equal to 0. If R is equal to 0, then output power will be equal to 0, because we know output power is equal to output power is equal to bi. B is equal to, this is equal to I square R. When the battery is shorted, R is equal to 0. Then the entire time P is equal to 0. Output power is equal to 0. Power dissipation inside the battery. If the battery is shorted, the entire power of the battery is dissipated as heat inside the battery due to its internal resistance. So the power dissipation inside the battery is equal to I square into small r, where small r is the internal resistance of the EMF source, which is equal to EMF square by small r.